So, I'm back with another update on the game. So far, I've been able to add in quite a bit. Been coding nonstop, and I got some quality of life stuff like a God mode menu and a guide menu for how to make everything, and it displays the recipe and how to make it, as well as a simple description. I built this little shack, but I also got in armor and defense, as well as a third-person view displaying all the armor. In terms of enemies, I got in this new toxic Drager thing. He shoots and makes a crazy sound, as well as a Archon, which is going to be a mini boss that shoots bombs. He's a little weak right now and only drops bug paste, but I plan on making some unique drops for him. But he's going to be a mini boss. Progression-wise, I was working on mining speed to a regular amount, especially for the most valuable ore in the game. Speaking of the most valuable ore, it spawns at the bottom of the world, and you get it by finding it at the bottom. But I also added in a few other ores that would be useful for gameplay. All the objects in the game are actually models. They are a model that I import and make it look like it's actually a block, but I got facing direction implemented, so that'll face whatever direction you're facing. I got in stairs with this little bug right here. As well as that, I got slopes, which will be useful in farms. Enemies can't walk up it, and they'll slide right down. But it'll also look nice to build with. As I mentioned, Archon shoots bombs, so of course I had to optimize and get in bombs. They're pretty optimized now. I reused an unused asset from the old beta Minecraft for the explosion sound. I've been adding in charms, which are experience-based upgrades you put on items. I know it's so new, but I have one that smelts ores into bars, one that makes it go faster, one that adds a durability, yada yada yada. You grab the charm and the item you're going to charm, or just the charm itself, and put it into the catalyzer. And it turns out my experience wasn't high enough, and I just had to edit the document. And there we go. We put charms on your items, and it displays in the item description what it is. And that's the one that turns ores into bars. Check out the difference in speed. I added in these ruins that spawn around, as well as ice that bonds in icy biomes. Also got in vertex shading. It works by calculating the nearest distance to a light source and shading the mesh based on that. It uses vertex colors. I plan to add in a few more structures between now and this next video, and some enemies. I have some enemies I didn't mention, but that's just because I don't want to actually show off everything right now. I also changed entity logic, so they don't just travel right at you, they pick a random direction and they sort of meander towards you, but also search for other things. My future plans for the game include other dimensions, which I've already added, but a few in between the main dimension and the last one you'll be able to go to, and with bosses actually separating those dimensions. But the last step in progression most likely will be some sort of magic mech thing that you get, and you just make it with enemy parts and certain ores that are found in that last dimension. I hope this wasn't too disappointing. I try to add in as much as I can. I fixed pretty much every bug I showed in the last one. And yeah, stay tuned.